Get your exercise. This is Stairmaster right here. Wait till you come to Mexico and see all those fucking stairs you will climb in just our house. Wait. This is nothing. You got double this to get up to the top. Can you imagine being a real estate agent and having to show somebody all those houses in Mexico with 3, 4, 5 flights of stairs, house after house after house after house after house? I want you to taste this cheese.
Is that a Gruyere?
Mm-mm.
Is that a Munster?
Mm-mm.
Not a Havarti. It's sharp.
Yeah, I asked him to pick sharp. What
It's
do you think of it? You like it? It's an oak smoked cheddar.
Okay, it's not the cheddar you get in America.
No, no, the artificial,
Oh! Pasteurized,
cheddar.
processed.
right.
No. And if you get a piece of this part to taste that smokiness,
Mm-hmm.
do you
Like almost
that
like a
more?
bacony
Right.
type. No, I love it.
Do
It's
you like
really
the?
good.
But do you like the smoky flavor more or the not?
I do like the smoky flavor.
Okay. This is going into your pasty. I just want to be sure to. Excuse me. This is just, I'm in the prep phase here, but nearly ready to get into construction. So we'll see how much pastry there is, and I might be sending you with a pasty to take with you to London. Something to eat on the train or share with Leicester at the zoo, whatever. Yours is going to be a smoky, smoky flavor. Okay, so basically pasties always uses a short crust pastry. Some people make their own. It uses potatoes. It uses onions. And it uses what the Cornish call turnip. In this area, they will call this swede. In the US, this would be called rutabaga or yellow turnip, but this is not a turnip. This is what we call in the US a rutabaga. Like I said, the Cornish call this turnip. Anywhere else in the country, they're calling this swede. And then the other thing that a Cornish pasty has is beef skirt. So that's the cut of meat used in a Cornish pasty. Other people making other pasties use other things. But a Cornish pasty, those are your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients, as well as salt and pepper. So I've already pre-ground the pepper because, you know, I love a lot of pepper, so it takes a little while. And this is Cornish sea salt. Now for yours, besides the turnip, teddies, and onion, salt and pepper, you're also going to have in yours cheese, smoky cheddar cheese, smoked, oak smoked cheddar cheese, and chestnut mushrooms. And I'm hoping that you find this to your liking, because it is your birthday after all. So I'll need one more bowl. Excuse me. And that's going to be Joyce's special dish. Okay, so just so you know, this is my vegetable cutting dish. So I cut meat on here. This is the one that I use for vegetables. Just because I'm not a vegan, I'm not a vegetarian anymore, but it's just, I'm kind of funny that way. Because meat, you know, bacteria. So. And I do, you know, sterilize with boiling water the cutting boards after they're used, but still I just like to have 2 separate ones. So it's real simple. It's just a matter of, you know, kind of cutting it into these little bit smaller than bite-sized pieces. I've watched some ladies make pasties and they do this cutting part so incredibly fast, it's mind-boggling. But everyone that I've seen, every person that I've seen make a pasty at home, they really don't do perfectly cut. Like, they don't take this and cut it into cubes. It's not it's not that that shape of veg doesn't go in a pasty, perfectly cube shape. It's what I'm doing. It's how it is. What happens here? Sprinkle some flour. Take some pastry. Just kind of shape it into a round to start with. I like to roll my pen through the flour just so it gets floured as well. Flour both sides and just roll it out. Flip it over. And that's where this pastry mat comes in handy because it already has the circles marked out on the mat. I don't have time for all that following a circle business. I just, So just take some pastry brush and water. Some people use milk. Some people maybe even use egg white. It's just whatever. It's just to make the pastry dough stick on the edges when it's crimped. So just do that, and then you put your filling in. Just put your filling in and spread it out. I'm real big on butter. I love butter, and it makes a nice. It creates a really nice juice in the pasty when you have butter. Makes it juicier. Now, Lion did say that the cheese would make it juicy as well. He knows me, and I'm a butter fanatic. So butter the whole world. Just pour butter over my whole life. Be happy. So it's just the fresh chopped mushrooms here. I'm gonna add those right in there. I'm going to layer some of this oak smoked cheddar. Get some of that in there. Get some more of it in there. Maybe a little more of that in there. I like to fill the pasty up, so get it good and full with the filling. Just got to be able to close it up. That's the main thing. So, more mushroom. I think I'm safe. I think I can close that. Got your cheese in there, okay? Okay, so now comes the, Honey, do you think this is full enough, or should I put some more? Okay. So next comes the crimping, and you're just, with the meat, the filling is heavier. So this filling, mushrooms are very lightweight, but you're just bringing the pastry up and joining it, pressing it together. Just joining it together. It's a lifting and a pressing motion. And keeping everything inside. You have to have enough pastry to press together to make the crimp. That works very well. That's beautiful. And then we go to this end, and when you got vegetables in there, something a little bit sharp edge, you got to be careful. You don't want to anything to poke through. And that might be why they aren't cut. The veg isn't cut into cube shapes, because that might be a more pokeable. Okay, so you see, it looks kind of like a what is that? Stegosaurus. What is that? Okay. Well, anyways. Okay, so you got that. Slit 2 holes because it needs to, as it cooks, it's like a little oven pressure. There's a lot of pressure built up inside. So these are little vents, pressure vents. So as it bakes, it doesn't explode. Now the crimping. So you just, start with, it's just a kind of a turning and pinching motion. And this is what they call the noggy end. So it's the thick end where the crimp finishes. So that's your crimp, and that's another veggie one. Because I'd like to have a veggie one with you, but the idea of it's just delicious. Okay, so set that in there, covered with parchment. Okay. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
You want to
Trying
pause?
to put these in.
Yeah, under here.
How is everybody?
If that's too tall, there's a smaller one behind it.
Okay. I want to more take a picture of you in that bloody penny with those. I'm thinking I've got to get my camera out. Why's she done to the poor bloke?
It's required equipment in the kitchen. So you have, if you're going to be in the kitchen with
I don't get flowers like put around my neck like that. Pretty well put out.
I put some in your hair. This evening's menu selection includes a choice of 2 beverages. Either those beverages being either a nicely chilled dandelion burdock or an exquisitely exotic elderflower lime. May I have your requests?
I'll take the second one because I've never tried it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent choice.
I quite like the elderflower and lime.
Excellent.
But I like a coffee as well. Are you serious?
Right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, come on. Fucking hell, the service around it.
You know,
Shit,
I
I've
can't
been
even
here
be
ages.
the service around here. The service.
Service around
Ah!
Fucking hell.
Back on
Been
form.
slightly parched.
You need a hot drink and a cold drink. Oh my God. You're serious, aren't you?
Totally.
You want a coffee and a cold drink, Sophie?
Please.
For you, sir.
Birthday, dear Julius. Happy birthday to you.
And many more. Make a wish. Yay! You know I don't eat that much food, Sophie.
I don't have huge dinners anymore either. I used to.
On the eve, one of the eves of Julius's birthday, we've just had a lovely meal. Loveliest meal with Sophie in attendance.
Sophie is like stuffed.
Sophie's just full as a tick. Vian as well in attendance, as you can see, he's quite happy.
Away. Happy snapper.
Happy snapper. And Julius is going to open his presents, and those flowers, those are for Julius too. Who else gets paparazzi in a private party at their own house?
She's like creeping, like near and near. What is she doing?
She's pulling one of mine.
Oh, dear.
Kensington Palace candle. Very nice. You know, I love candles.
Oh, really?
I love candles.
But will you burn that candle?
Yes.
Oh, well. Give it a
Oh, do you want to get this bit of cotton cream on it? No, Ryan, I'm going. That was a joke.
Don't encourage
I
him.
know.
Don't encourage
I know, I'm
him.
getting out of it before he starts snapping again.
God.
Oh,
Let me smell that on you now. It actually smells good on you.
weird, isn't it? Tammy, I'll leave this with you. Husband is a happy snapper.